Hello everyone, welcome back to another weekend episode of Cooking with Mary Sue. Before we begin, I hope everybody hits that like and subscribe and share down at the bottom, or do it at the end of the video. I just like to remind you now because I usually forget by the end. And there'll be links to the other channels below, which is Brother Claude Reflects, my husband's channel, and SUZYQKNICKKNACKS, and Garden in the Delta. And I want to remind everybody about a little book I wrote a few months ago, had published by a Christian Faith Publishing House. There's the whole picture and title of it. It's available on Amazon, eBay, Barnes & Noble, and iTunes. Yes, they have an ebook style if you like ebook. Miss Kitty's our little outside cat that lives here with us. These are just little stories about her. There will be a sequel, probably 2 or 3 sequels, I hope. And like I said, you can also see the real Miss Kitty on the gardening video. She's always out there. Well, today I thought it's about time I should play around with my air fryer again. I haven't used my air fryer in about a month now, and I really enjoy using it. It's healthy cooking. People nowadays, America has a fixation with fried foods. You can fry anything and they will eat it. It doesn't matter. You just say it's better than fried, they'll eat it. I've gone to the fair before and seen fried pickles, fried ice cream. I don't know how they do that, but fried ice cream. What else I got written here? Oh, fried candy bars and fried Twinkies, fried pickles. You fry it and they'll eat it. But how many times have you heard the doctor say, fried food's not good for you, it's not healthy for you, all that fat and grease in your body's not good. So if you don't want to really give up your taste of fried foods, then use an air fryer. Anything that you cook in the oven or on the stove, you can cook in an air fryer. And that's what we're going to do today. I am actually going to make hush puppies in the air fryer. This is my first time making them, and they came out pretty good. I'll have to show you how I did it. Here we go. First thing I did, I went looking for a hush puppy recipe, and I went to my husband's family little tin can. It's been his family for many years. I got to looking through there, and I found a hush puppy recipe right here. And what I did though, I had to tweak it a little bit because it's going to be air fried. Traditional hush puppies are cooked down in a lot of hot fat, hot grease, and when you drop them in there, they start cooking instantly. Well, in the air fryer, they're going to spread out a little bit like a drop biscuit. They're not going to look like a traditional hush puppy. They're not going to be round like a little ball. They're going to be more flat like a drop biscuit. But they're still going to have that great same hush puppy taste, exact same taste, but a little bit healthy for you because they're not going to be cooked in a lot of grease. Yep, I have a Go Wise. I turn around here. This brand is called, don't come on yet. This brand is called Go Wise. It comes in a lot of neat colors here. They have it purple, red, black, and white. Of course, I've got the red because almost everything in my kitchen is red. This is probably one of the best investments I ever made for my kitchen is getting this air fryer. The next time I want to get though, the next time I use it, I'm going to have they make accessories for the air fryer here. They make inside little baking pans that go inside of here to cook in. And little pizza pans for it. But right now, without my accessories, I'm just going to, you can use either aluminum foil or parchment paper. Either one works. I've tried this recipe with both and it does fine with either one. So right now I'm going to use aluminum foil. And I'm going to spray it with some butter cooking spray here. Any brand, doesn't matter. So they don't stick in there at all. Using paper in here too also makes the cleanup easier. Your pan itself doesn't get messy. This particular brand doesn't have a preheat button on it. It just starts cooking when you turn it on, so I can't preheat it right now. Okay, I'm going to start out with 1 cup of self-rising cornmeal. This happens to be buttermilk flavor already. Self-rising, I always like to use the white. That's just my personal choice. I like to use the white cornmeal instead of the yellow because the white is not quite as gritty tasting. And I added to that a 1/2 cup of self-rising flour, plus I added 2 more tablespoons of the cornmeal. I'll tell you why in a little bit. But there's the cornmeal and the flour mixture. To that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, I have 6 ounces of milk here to add in a minute. And I've got some cut up little green onions here. And the bottom part I didn't use. I just cut up a little bit of green onion. Now hush puppies, you can make them any flavor you want. You can put anything in there to flavor it you like. I'm just using just onion flavor. I don't mind kind of plain tasting with just onion. But you could put chili powder, crushed red pepper, garlic. What else? Italian seasoning. It doesn't matter. Whatever you like, you can throw in there. But I'm just going to use the onion. And 6 ounces of milk. And stir all this together. Okay. When you're making this for the air fryer, your batter needs to be just a little bit thicker than usual. That's why I had to add in 2 more tablespoons of cornmeal to this. Normally your batter would be about like pancake mix, but since you're going to air fry it and not drop it down in grease, it needs to be a little thicker. Because it does spread out while it's cooking. And if your batter is a little bit too thick, just add more milk. If it's a little too thin, just add more cornmeal. Kind of have to work with it till it gets out. Till it gets just like you like it. Okay. This is just right. But let's get it off it. Yeah, it's coming out. Trying to get out of my whisk. There it comes. You could use a fork with this. Might be a little easier than getting it stuck in your whisk. And it's coming out just fine. A few more little pieces here. And to dip this up, I'm just going to use a regular old ice cream scoop. There. Got some of that stuck in there. I don't think this is too thick, not for an air fryer. A piece of onion stuck there. Okay. Let me double check this now. I think it's just like I want it though. I'm going to add just a tad. Yeah, that's maybe a teaspoon of milk there. I said you have to kind of play around with it to get just the right consistency. Yeah, this looks a lot better. This looks perfect. See how thick it is? That's good. Okay, I do have, like I said, ice cream scoop. I'm going to cook these on 400 for about 6 minutes and pull it out and check it. And you can turn them over and cook them by another 2 minutes on the other side. I can only cook about 3 at a time. Just going to scoop it up here. You can make them any size you like. Small, bigger, medium. There. Okay. You can see that I have 3 in there. And they're sliding around because I tilted it. If they kind of all go together while they're cooking, you can always come apart with a knife. Because they will spread out. Let's see. 400. I'm only going to do about 6 minutes to begin with. Okay, these just came out. I've cooked them so far 6 minutes. I'm going to see how they look. I might not have to cook them anymore. There's one so far. I'm going to turn these over and cook them for about 2 more minutes on the other side. And they're not sticking a bit because I did spray this foil with that Pam spray. Yeah. Yeah, the top side looks pretty good. They need to turn over and cook about 2 minutes on the other side. Back up to 400 and go down to 2 minutes. And start. Well, we're back. And the 2 minutes is up. And as you can see, they came out perfect. And like I told you, they're not your traditional shape of a hush puppy. They're not a little round ball. They're flat and a little bit bigger, more like a drop biscuit. Now, if you want them smaller, just use a smaller spoon when you're dipping your batter up. And let me give you some tips on the batter again. I use regular whole 2% milk, but I know a lot of people will cook hush puppies with using buttermilk. Well, my cornmeal did have buttermilk in it. It's buttermilk flavored cornmeal, but I never buy buttermilk at all to keep here because neither one of us likes to drink it, and I seldom use it for cooking. But you can make your own buttermilk at home if you want to. All you need to take is that 1 cup of whole milk and add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice or vinegar. Stir it together and let it sit for about 5 minutes. You have buttermilk. Or you can use, instead of buttermilk, you could use 1 cup of plain yogurt, or take your cup of milk and add 1 3/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Any of those 3 combinations will give you buttermilk. I think the easiest would be just add lemon juice or vinegar to a cup of milk. But I just use whole milk. I didn't fool with buttermilk. That's okay. It doesn't really matter whichever way you want to use it. So here we have it. An air fried hush puppy. Same great taste as your deep fried hush puppy, but a lot healthier. It's not greasy. It's not loaded with extra calories from the grease. And it smells and tastes just as good. Well, next time I use this air fryer, I will have my inside accessories. I ordered off of Amazon. I found they have the accessories that go in this. A 7-inch baking pan where I can make a cake in here, and a 7-inch pizza pan where I can make a pizza in here. So the next time I use this, we're going to make a cake in here. Yep, an air fryer cake, and see how it comes out. Like I said, this is one of the best investments you can make for your kitchen. Get your air fryer. If you want to stay away from grease, but you still don't want to give up that taste of fried foods, try an air fryer. You will love it. That's another wrap. That's my yummy hush puppy. Wow, the onion flavor is great in this. I love that smell of onion. I'm going to cook up the rest of this batch for a little bit. We'll have some of these tonight with our supper. Well, that's another wrap for this weekend. Y'all have a great week. Leave me some comments down below. If you would like me to try some other recipes in my air fryer, let me know in the comments. I'll see y'all next weekend. Bye for now. God bless everyone.